watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at Minnesota, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken alert.
Inches. Number 3, John Lure. The other forward, at 6'9". Number 8, Jeff Green. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6". Number 1, Devin Booker. At the center position, 7 feet 1 inch. Number 33. Mark Gasol. At the other guard position, at 6'3". Number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of your home team.
Welcome everyone to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. This homestand ends here for the Timberwolves as they get ready to hit the road. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they talked a lot in the preseason about how they wanted to bounce back from last year's disappointment. So far, they look to be on track to do just that.
They sure do, Greg. I mean, they've avoided the bottom of the standings, and let's see if they can keep making progress as the season goes on here.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. They've got McDaniels, and it's Blake in at the center. Last season for the Timberwolves, it was a struggle most of the season. Young teams tend to do that, but they didn't have, unfortunately, Greg, much luck at home.
You know, they basically limped their way to a league-worst 9-32 record at home. Part of taking your lumps as a young team. Let's see how they respond this season.
And the shot is good. Capella's got himself on the board with 3 there. So it's the Timberwolves now. 4-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Hendricks passes to Little. 6 to shoot. The feed now to McDaniels. Here's Capella. Sinks the three-pointer. Capella's got 6.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Gasol. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Capella dishes to McDaniels. He kicks to Capella. Jacks up a 3. And it's Lure with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Left side Gasol. Fires from the line.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Capella with the bucket.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
And Curry has it in the corner. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Puts up a three. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. On up the court. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first points of the night.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Blake kicks to McDaniels. Here's Little. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Green left side. From down low. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, passes it to Capella. Down low. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Quickly, let's bring up the list of the top rookie three-point bombers in the NBA. Well, you look at Booker, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
And, you know, one of the things I've taken note of is the way he separates from defenders just enough to create space for a shot. He's got a quick trigger, he's accurate, and he's deadly. Boy, he's a scary asset from behind that arc.
Here's Capella after the basket by Minnesota. Little passes to Blake. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
It's stolen by Green. The Timberwolves another fast break chance here. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
McDaniels passes to Little. Cans the 12-footer. He's got 7. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Kept alive. Blake. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Curry. To the inside. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Timberwolves leading by 3. The drive by Green. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Some changes for Minnesota. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for John Lure. And Shumpert in there for Booker. Caffey. No good off the front island.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Blake with the steal. And they're moving it up. Ball going up court. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
For three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Outside jumper. Green dishes to Curry. Feeds to Gasol. And Zalatovic kicks to Green. 5 on the clock. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
He shot the ball
on the left. Takes a three. Good.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Shumpert. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
Substitution, Jim Morris.
Outside Curry. Pass to Zalatovic. Morrison pulls it in.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And the pass to Santos. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Curry with the steal. Dishes it to Zalatovic. No good on the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Curry with a wide open look. And the shot falls short this time.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the looks they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Kicks to McDaniels. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Columbus. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, here's Curry. He's guarded closely. There's the steal. Here's Santos. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden. And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played. You envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
They set the pick. Here's Curry. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Timberwolves trail by 4. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Santos, guarded by Curry. Here's Santos. No good on the 3. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Shumpert, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Pass to Santos. Fires the 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Teletovic, and he banks in the layup. Teletovic has got his 1st basket of the night.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Here's Curry. Morrison pulls it in. This one for 3. Oh, monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even keel and flatline that one.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, and I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Rick.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Jeff Green on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Green's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4-1 in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
And Capella sends it back, and he recovers it. Lure can't hit. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The dish to Capella. Power down with both hands.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now here's Curry. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
They set the pick. He dishes it to Green. Curry kicks to Gasol. From 11 feet away, they get it back. Pass to Hendricks. Baseline try. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The feed now to Booker. Takes the 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Minnesota calls timeout. Here's Booker. He had 15 points last outing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Hendricks passes to Little. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 11. Feeds to Booker. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Pass to Blake. He feeds it to Capella. He kicks it to Blake. They set the pick from deep. But they recover it. Second chance shot. Here's Little. And Gasol sends it back. The pass to Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Pass to Little. Dishes to Capella. Pass to Hendricks from past the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Curry kicks to Green. Lets it go from 14.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Outside Gasol. Green inside. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. A nice shot by Booker.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Capella, the pass to Little. Kicks it to Capella. There's the pass to Little. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Gasol, no good. Columbus, guarded by Curry. And the basket by Blake. Blake's got his second bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Curry, here we go. Good. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
That is good. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong. Oh! That
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Outside Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Timberwolves trail by 9. To the inside. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. More on the clock. Shumpert.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Capella dishes to Blake. Fires for 3, and he gets the bucket. Blake's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Curry kicks to Teletovic. The rebound by Blake. Blake's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Carter pulls it in.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And for those younger folks who might not be familiar, go online and look at some old clips of Vince Carter. In his prime, Clark, one of the great dunkers the league has ever seen.
And for my money, the greatest game dunk in pro basketball history belongs to him. With Team USA back in 2000, jumped over a 7-2 center and punched it on him. Hard to top that.
Teletovic's shot is good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And it's Curry with the rebound.
And you think back to Vince Carter starting his career with the Raptors, an 8-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA selection, and he really introduced Canada to the NBA game.
And he gets it to go. He's got 9.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Shumpert. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The dish now to Curry. From deep 3-point range, the shot is off.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And for Vince Carter, a superstar in his prime when he was with the Raptors, and his departure left some bad feelings there, no doubt. But you think back to last season, though, in Toronto, they played a video tribute which brought Vince to tears. I mean, that was nice to see the reconciliation.
Here's Capella. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Carter kicks to Curry. Goes up the baseline. And again, it's Minnesota.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Carter outside. Outside Curry. Let's go. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, how last month turned out for him: first in assists, first in steals, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Shumpert. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Shumpert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And he gets it to go.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for him. 51 seconds. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. They double team Curry. They set the pick, and it's Shumpert penetrating. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Shumpert's got 6.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
The Timberwolves look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. So he gets them both. Here's Capella. A 32-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates. Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The away team up 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 25 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.